Today we have a 2013 Nissan Altima SV with a 2.5 motor. This was recently purchased by the customer and they want to install back brakes on it. So we're going to show you where that's located and how to do it. We're on the driver's side rear. This actually has a lock on it. So we got to put that on. Undo that. Take that off. I got a 14. We're going to break this bottom one loose, like that. Spin that off. All right, take that out. Now we're going to just hopefully slide it up like that. If that doesn't slide up nice and easy, sometimes you can go in between here and push this back. But you got to be careful not to hit the rubber seal around there, because if you hit that rubber seal, you'll wreck your caliper. So you just got to reach in there and just push nice and easy against that. But this one popped up easy enough. We'll just set that out of the way. You don't want it hanging on the cord or on the rubber hose, so you just set it out of the way. Now we're going to change the brake pads. Like this car's only got like 72,000, and the pads actually aren't that bad, but she wants them replaced, so we're going to replace them. They did the front ones about 20,000 miles ago, but you can see they're not bad. This car came from Arizona, so it doesn't have a lot of rust, which is excellent for working on it. Usually have a silver, gold, or platinum. We usually get the gold, which is as good as factory, good as OEM. So like I said, these weren't that bad. So all we have to do is compare it to the other one, click to the same thing, and reinstall them. When you take these off, a lot of times these have a brake indicator. When it starts squeaking like that, you know it's time to replace them. So you want to make sure that you put one on in the same location. You don't want to put it in the front. It was in the back. You put it back the same it was. And it should just snap in, which just like that. And a lot of times you replace these right here, but since this one's from Arizona, it doesn't have a lot of rust. And as you can see how easy those slide in, there's no need to replace them. A lot of times we use this disc brake quiet. We've used it for years. We've had good luck with it. Just fights any squeak. Do the same to the other side. Now we're going to put the old brake pad in there. Like I said, these could have lasted a while, but she would really have the peace of mind. Now you're going to push this back nice and easy. Just like that. That's how smooth it's supposed to go back. Just simple like that. If it's a lot of resistance, there could be something going wrong with your caliper. Okay, bottom's out. You can see how it's flush. This is brake lube for your slide pins. I always like using a ton of this stuff because if these work properly, your brakes last longer. So I'm going to put that on there. That's pushed back. You want to make sure that your line's not twisted. Just slide that in. Make sure it's working good. And push it down into place, just like that. Clean this off. And of course, you know we like the lube. So put the lube on it. Just put that in. You gotta make sure that rubber's in place like that. All right, now we're just gonna tighten that up. I never gotta make sure it's tightened. I didn't loosen this one at all, so you really shouldn't even have to check that. And we'll just tighten this up real quick. Just double checking it, tighten that. All right, last thing we do is put on the wheel and tire. All right, we'll lower it down and we'll torque it to specs. And that's all it takes to do the rear brake pads on the 2013 Nissan Altima with a 2.5 motor.